That's my favourite theme tune of all time. The Planet Cruise, it is! We're just, yeah, we're bopping away here. Love to have your company. My name's Sean, by the way. Yes, every Tuesday at 8 o'clock for the past 10 years, we've brought you the Planet Cruise TV show. Now, tonight's show, oh my word, we've got 6 amazing deals. Many of them, many of them have got massive price reductions. We have got some all-inclusive deals, and we have got Luxury Corner. We've actually got some luxury cruises whose prices have absolutely been smashed tonight. Seriously, you could save hundreds and hundreds of pounds. We've even got Regent 7 Seas coming up. Oh, yes. But he's back. The fabulous Justin is with us. He loves the theme tune too, don't you?
I think my favourite theme tune would have to be the theme tune to Danger Mouse.
Oh, yeah, that is good, actually. Yeah, that is good. Yeah, OK. OK. Well, Planet Cruise is a close second.
It's a very, very close second. I'll tell you
what a show tonight.
All of our regular viewers that are watching tonight, this is your last chance to grab a great discount price. And we've got discount prices in the Planet Cruise January sale for 2019.
We have,
and we've even got deals for 2020 as well. So this is the time to lock the deals in and then just enjoy looking forward to it, planning where you're going to go.
My diary's empty unless it's got a cruise in there.
You haven't got a cruise already in your diary?
I've got 2 in there, you know.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Very lucky. Anyway, look, because we've got so much in the show, we're going to start straight. Justin, by the way, worked on the cruise ships for many years, if you are new to the show, so he's a very safe pair of hands, and I've been on about 25 cruises myself, so between us, hopefully we've got everything covered, haven't we?
I think so.
Yeah. So now we're going to start with P&O on board the Ventura. I will let you know this has been a top seller, and we've brought it back tonight at just $589. And, I mean, $589 for a whole week away with P&O.
And the thing is, for P&O regulars, they'll recognise the value of this price.
And we should say that lead date, by the way, and this doesn't often happen, this is a bit of a, what's the word I'm looking for? Anonymous? No, I can't say it. Anomaly. No.
Anomaly.
That's the word
I have to think then. Anomaly.
Well done, that's why it's here. But it is because actually the best price is for the lead date, which is actually in 2019.
Yeah.
So you'll actually save more and pay less than planning ahead on this one.
Exactly. And we know that because this is one of the best sellers, any of you that missed out on booking the cruise on the 20th of July this year, you'll also be able to be on board with Chef Atul Kutcher as well. So I know there's a lot of people looking there. But she's a fantastic ship. I mean, again, P&O, I spent 6 years on board. So I know the brand and I know the ships. And this is one of their large, of course, sister ship to Allure. And you've got fantastic facilities on board. It is, British cruising at its best. I know I'm a little bit biased, but very many happy memories of the passengers and the cruisers on board.
And the entertainment is all geared towards the
British market. Yeah.
And I was going to say as well, everything's in the pound, isn't it?
Yes, everything's in the pound. I tell you what, some great venues on board, whether it's the restaurants, whether it's your cabin. You saw Sindhu on there as well, which is Atul Kutcher's restaurant. They've worked very close in hand. Of course, P&O's got a great Indian history and heritage with India, and they used to have their Indian-themed nights where some of the chefs could actually take over, and you could book a small cover charge and go up to the veranda or go to one of the restaurants. But now it's become so popular, they've actually got a restaurant on board, Sindhu, and Atul Kutcher is the celebrity chef.
Food is amazing.
It's great, isn't it?
And this is, if you are new to cruising, this is a great first cruise as well, because you're sailing out of Southampton, which is honestly, it's the easiest experience in the world, isn't it?
Yeah, and,
really
and especially from my memories of P&O cruises, they do the Great British Sail Away. So you fly your flags and really get that sort of pomp and circumstance to the occasion. But the actual ports itself, this is a classic cruise. So if you're like Sean, if you haven't got a cruise in the diary, or if you're debating and think, oh, shall we, shan't we? Do it. Well, it's out of Southampton, no flying. Means no restriction on your luggage as well. Take as much as you can carry. But your first port of call is Vigo. Of course, there's a whole multitude of things that you can do in Vigo. If you want to stay in the port itself, the Cascavello is the historic centre of the town. Or if you want to go a little bit further afield, then you can go to Santiago de Compostela. And of course, this is a great religious pilgrimage that if you wish to go there, then you can book that as a separate tour. My next port of call is one of my favourites. We're off to Portugal. We're off to Lisbon. And I love the flavour of Lisbon. It's just great. You've got a really gritty city, but you've got beautiful architecture, great food. You dock just underneath this bridge, and I know you probably think it looks like San Francisco. It's actually the 25th of April bridge. And just down from the quayside, you can wander into the town, go onto the trams, just make sure you buy a ticket. They are quite hot on tickets. and there's some great local souvenirs that you can buy as you walk up into the main centre of the town.
I only went there for the first time last year on a cruise, and I'm with you, Justin.
Great place, isn't it?
Fabulous place. Yeah.
Really, the more you go back, the more you discover. Then we're on to our next port call, which is Porto. As the name suggests, it is the port where port was discovered or made. Can you discover a drink? I'm not too sure. Yeah, Porto is fantastic. As you go in under the Louis Bridge, which was designed by Gustave Eiffel, and then on the banks of each side of the river, the Douro, you've got these fantastic signs, which is all of the big port brands. So you've got Dow's and Blandy's and all the different names up on the hills, a bit like Hollywood. So fantastic place to go around. If you like your art as well, one of the churches has got a particular good collection of art. The next day is a day at sea, which is nice just to mix things up and enjoy the facilities on board the ship.
I'm going to say the ships are so wonderful. You know, a day at sea can be one of the best days, actually.
And then our last port call is Guernsey. You've got Candy Gardens up at the top of the town, or you've got the Castle Cornet. Great place for silver as well, and a lot of history with the Second World War. So if you want to go on some of the tours, then feel free to ask. When you book these cruises, please do ask about the tours that are available, because we can save you time and sometimes money.
Just going back to Guernsey, isn't it amazing? It's so close to us, and yet, you know, again,
so far, yeah.
So many of us have never visited it. You know, first time I visited it was again on a cruise, but that is your final port, and then back to Southampton. Now, this is really amazing because the lead date, as we mentioned, is for 5th of April 2019. Not only will you get the best price tonight, you only need a 5% deposit. I worked that out to be, I said it's about 30 quid, isn't it? Less than 30 quid, about £29.
It's good value, whatever it is.
This is about £29, seriously. Free spend or parking on that lead date as well. So imagine what free parking's worth. £29.45 approximately, but around about that kind of price. Now, as just mentioned, Untitled Chapter will be there on board on the 20th of July this year.
Yeah.
And then something that we have got as well with Planet Cruise is a really great relationship with the Holiday Inn in Winchester. And if you want
worth it.
Oh, it is.
Especially if you're travelling from up north. Yeah. A lot of the cruises that we got later on, we've actually got regional flights. But when you are travelling to Southampton, it is really worth taking that opportunity, because you get parking included, your port transfers and your breakfast, but sometimes in a hotel, that can all add up.
Yeah, definitely. Well, price-wise, look at this. Do you see what I'm saying about that lead date?
Great value.
Yeah.
And that's 2019.
Yeah, really good. So, but lovely prices across the board there, and some great prices on the balconies as well. Very tempted to that balcony actually on the 5th of April at just $839.
It's a lovely ship as well.
By the way, we have got a special guest coming up in a few moments' time, who's going to explain and tell you all about the Rocky Mountaineer experience. Sarah's going to be joining us on the sofa in a second as well.
Man overboard! Man overboard! Don't worry, there isn't.
That was loud, wasn't it?
I know, but it's woke you up at home. This means this is another great sale price in the Planet Cruise January sale. And this is just reduced deals. Do you want to do the first one or shall I?
I'll do the first one.
You do the first one.
Yeah, because I love a great deal.
Age before beauty.
Now, these have just been reduced. So, right now, what about this? If you've never been to the fjords, you can actually do that for $435. Right now, if you book it right now, 19th of April, so not too long to wait, and that's from Tilbury, of course, with Cruise and Maritime. That must be one of the lowest prices we've ever seen for a 7-night cruise around the fjords. Justin, you've got a cracker there as well, haven't you?
To be fair, I've got a feeling that I prefer this one. MSC 18-night cruise, and we're heading out to Dubai. Now, just think of what the flights are going to be for this. And talking off flights, we have got regionals for just £100 extra. You can fly from your regional choice of Manchester, Edinburgh or Glasgow. And you also get that fantastic... I mean, under £1,000 to fly all the way over to Dubai as well.
I think we worked that out, Justin. Didn't we work that out at something like £60
Yeah.
No, 56.
56. Just to apologise, I don't think we'll be staying in Mestre for the night before, so apologies for that one. But you do get the overnight inboard in Dubai.
Wow. But it works out to about £56.
£56. Unbelievable.
Like that. Amazing value.
Book it while it's there.
They've just been reduced, so give us a call right now. The number's there, as ever, 0808-250-2662. But we did promise you a special guest tonight. Sarah is on the sofa for the first time, so nice to see you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Oh, listen, a pleasure. and I only met Sarah early today, but Sarah's here to really explain this amazing Rocky Mountaineer experience.
Yes.
Which you've done several times, I guess.
I have indeed, and it never gets boring, I promise you.
It's not, I mean, I've never done it. Is it on your wish list as well?
I think, you know, in the 6 years that I was cruising, all the fjord cruises, all the Australian cruises, never managed to get to this part of the world.
Criminal.
And also, all the hotels we're going to explain about in this deal, you've been to and stayed in as well.
I have, yes.
And the tours as well, because again, the first part of this cruise, it's all about the experiences.
That's right.
And, you know, all of this is escorted as well. So
yes.
Yep, so you're really well looked after by our staff. So the whole time that you're travelling around the Rockies, you'll be in a luxury coach with some of our hosts pointing out best landmarks. If there's a bear, fingers crossed. So really looking after you the whole way through.
Wow. And then the second part of this amazing experience is, of course, a fabulous cruise with Holland-America. But this starts off with a flight from London to Calgary, doesn't it?
That's correct, yep. So your first night's going to be in the Fairmont Palliser Hotel, which is right in downtown Calgary. So it's a beautiful, historic hotel. Lots of celebrities stayed there, and probably the most comfortable bed I've ever slept in as well. So, yeah, great start to the holiday.
And then we transfer from Calgary to Banff, don't we?
We do, via a 12-minute helicopter tour of the Rockies, which...
just drop that in.
Wow.
I cried when I did it, so it's a pretty amazing experience.
Here,
and just imagine that from a helicopter, and that is included in the price that you see on the screen.
It is, it is. So
wow.
They will love it, they really will.
Well, what's next?
So then we will take you down to Banff. And we'll be staying in the Mount Royal Hotel, again, which is an amazing central location right on the main street of Banff. So we'll overnight there, and the next day we will go around Yoho National Park, which is one of the most beautiful scenic parts of the Rockies. Lucky enough to see Emerald Lake, which is this incredible green colour, which we just don't have anything like that back here.
But do you know what causes that?
No, I think you do.
Do you?
Just drop that in.
What is it?
It's apparently it's the limestone in the sedimentary rock.
Really?
And it's quite unique. So, and you know, I looked at the photos earlier on. I was like, wow, that just looks unreal. What causes that? So I thought
now you're a geologist.
Yeah, well, far from it.
And then we get to see the spiral tunnels. Again, I think you've been looking into these a bit, Justin, haven't you?
Do you know the great thing? If you like things like the Panama Canal, where great feats of engineering, and the great thing, Sarah was explaining this earlier, that the trains are so long that as they go into this tunnel, as they loop around the mountain, because it is an engineering feat to get to this height, you actually see the end of the train as you're coming round. Yeah, so you sort of see the tail of the train going around. It's brilliant.
Wow.
And that's, again, that is a train tour that's all included.
Now, you've got the Silver Leaf service tonight on the Rocky Mountain.
That's correct, yes.
This
indeed.
is something we've had this on the show quite a few times. It's something I've always wanted to do. Let's have a look and just talk us through if you can.
Perfect. So Silverleaf, you're going to be in a single level dome. We've got these incredible oversized panoramic windows, so you're right up and close to the scenery. You will be completely spoilt when you're on board. So it's an all-inclusive service. So
all-inclusive?
All-inclusive, absolutely. All your alcohol, all included. So they're going to have your meals and drinks served to you at your seats, and it's local produce, so it might be British Columbia salmon, Alberta beef, that kind of thing. And our hosts are there to entertain you throughout the day, so they will, as I say, hopefully point out if there's any bears. You can get your cameras ready. They are there to point out any historic landmarks, and really just make sure you have the most enjoyable time on our Silverleaf carriages. So it's really important to mention as well that you don't sleep on Rocky Mountaineer. So it's daylight service only, so you are getting the most out of that amazing Canadian scenery.
Yeah. I'd want to see every single bit of that.
Which you definitely will.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to close my eyes for a second.
Absolutely.
So everything is, say, included, all of your beverage, is all of your food.
That's right, so you don't need to put your hand into your pockets at all. So
and the most amazing views.
They really are incredible. If you're going to Canada, you have to do Rocky Mountaineer. It's the way to travel.
I think it's one of those things that if you haven't ever been to a landscape that's really wowed you, you know, sometimes when you go, wow, look at that view, this is just wow, wow, wow.
The whole way through.
Because you can't imagine, you know, the sheer landscapes, you know, the fjords, that's probably the closest that I can think. Yeah. If you think, oh, the fjords are beautiful, this is just on another level.
Another level, yeah. The scenery changes a lot on those 2 days that you're on the train as well. So you will go through really kind of arid, dry areas, proper mountain landscapes, so...
I really would do it say, more than ever now, actually. And what's next then, Sarah?
So then you will finish your 2-day journey on Rocky Mountaineer in Vancouver. You will have stayed 1 night in Kamloops. between the 2 days. And in Vancouver, you'll be staying in the Sheraton Wall Centre, which has an amazing downtown location again, fantastic views of the city. We'll also be taking you to Capilano Suspension Bridge.
This looks fantastic.
You like your bridges, don't you?
Oh, yeah, but this is, you know, when you see in a film one of those great bridges, you're like, are they going to make it to the other side? It's one of those bridges, and again, it's got great history there. It's 140 metres above the ground itself, 70 metres wide. It is unbelievable, and the gondola ride up the mountain as well.
Absolutely. So you'll go up towards Grouse Mountain on a gondola, and you'll get to see 2 orphan grizzly bears at the top there. So incredible views of Vancouver as well.
And the wonderful thing is, every single aspect of this is guided, is
That's
organised.
correct. Completely looked after the whole way through.
Yeah.
Now that's part 1, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's part 1 of the epic. Because part 2 is a fabulous cruise on board Holland-America. Here's Chris to tell you more.
For more than 140 years, Holland-America Line has been recognised as a leader in the cruise industry. With a fleet of 14 beautifully designed modern ships, incredible dining options from around the world, exceptional entertainment, and only the best in award-winning service, Holland-America Line will take care of everything for you so that you can enjoy your cruise holiday in the utmost comfort. With so many options to choose from, dining on board a Holland-America Line ship is truly an experience not to be missed. From simple favourites like burger and fries by the Lido Pool and personal pan pizzas from New York Pizza, to the pan-Asian flavours of tamarind and the Italian favourites of canaletto, you really are spoilt for choice. Or if you don't fancy eating at one of the many restaurant options, then why not take advantage of the 24-hour in-room dining? If music and entertainment is your thing, then Holland-America Line is the place to be. From live blues, jazz, classical music in the bars and lounges, through to stage shows and movies on board courtesy of cosy cinemas or an outdoor big screen, one thing's for certain, you won't be getting bored. But if it's something a little more relaxing you're looking for, then why not head over to the Greenhouse Spa for a bit of pampering? Or maybe take in a course or two at the Culinary Arts Centre where you can learn to cook like the professionals. If you're looking to keep your kids amused while you're off enjoying yourself, then Club Hal is the perfect place. With professional staff and loads to do, kids aged 3 and up will be very well accommodated on board. Holland-America Line staterooms are havens of light space and elegance. All the staterooms feature the latest modern touches with flat-screen TVs with free movies on demand, luxurious Mariner's Dream beds, frameless shower glass doors, and modern wooden-fitted furniture, plus twice-daily ice service and even complimentary shoe shine. From interior and ocean view cabins through to family-friendly cabins and a wide selection of spacious suites, one thing's for certain, your stay with Holland-America Line will be the absolute best in relaxation.
And what an amazing trip. This is going to be 5-star luxury with Holland-America.
Yeah.
And we've got some lovely places to see and visit on this one.
Yeah.
So talk us through them, Justin.
So once you get on board the ship, the actual first day is actually cruising. When we say at sea, it's a very famous part. You're actually going to be out the inside passage. So very much if you love to see your glaciers and landscapes, then this is the day definitely to be out on deck. From there, we're off to Juneau. And this is the smallest state capital of the largest state of America.
You're right.
Which is just crazy, really is. And I didn't realise that the actual place is named after one of the founding fathers. Apparently he took everybody out for a drink the night before the vote and got him to basically become the name of the town.
Oh.
And he discovered gold there. So this is where the gold rush really kicked off from. So it was Joe Juneau. Then we're off to Skagway. Again, very much another gold rush town. So you can just imagine it's immensely walkable. You know, when you wander into the town, you've got the the buildings and the wooden sidewalks. It's just as you imagine a gold rush town to be. Then we've got Glacier Bay, and as the name suggests, this is the day, and it really doesn't do it justice there.
It's incredible. Yeah.
Wow.
Like I said, I've only seen glaciers in the Norwegian fjords, and this is just, you know, epically next level. It's off the scale, off the scale. And the great thing is, I don't know whether they'll do it here, but certainly sometimes they'll actually pick some of the ice up that's floating in the water and bring it up on deck, just to give you some sort of an idea. And it's so crisp and clear. It really is. It's a beautiful day. Then we're off to Ketchikan. Now this is the salmon capital of the world. So if you love salmon, particularly, there's some great places to go here. You can go to the Misty Fjords, you can go kayaking there. You've got Creek Street as well, which in the day would have been a little unsalubrious, shall we say. Perhaps, you know, the ladies of the night may have worked around there. But this is the sort of highlight now. But not now. No, this is the old style that you can go to and see how it was back in the day of the gold rush.
Fabulous. And then cruising the inside passage again and back to Vancouver there as well. Now, we'll just break that down for you. There's an awful lot in this one, and it will be a trip and experience of a lifetime. And don't forget, you're going to be on board this beautiful ship there for 7 nights on your cruise. I'd love to do this, I really would.
I did it in May. It's incredible. My best holiday.
Really?
It really was.
I mean, the thing is, it's very difficult to pinpoint one thing, but out of the whole cruise, the experience with the train, the helicopter ride, the grizzly bears, the bridges, the gondolas, could you pick one?
I mean, Rocky Mountaineer. You've got to be Rocky Mountaineer.
Well, this is what's included. So you do get the 2-day, all-daylight journey on board that iconic Rocky Mountaineer train there. And you're going to get that wonderful Silverleaf service. How about that? The panoramic helicopter flight. Imagine doing that. And about 4 or 5 passengers in the helicopter.
Right, yeah.
Yes. So really intimate. You've got all of those wonderful hotel stays, and these are top hotels.
They really are. They
amazing hotels, and your return flights as well. You only need a deposit tonight. Don't forget. If you just want to, get more information, please give us a call right now. I would. You might even see me doing that one seriously, because that's definitely on my list. So can I just say a massive thank you to Sarah.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
My
been a
pleasure.
pleasure.
I want to do it even more now.
We'll get you on board.
I'd love to. I might seriously book that one. Yeah. Because I've got a big birthday next year, so I need to do something special.
21.
Yeah, I wish. Yeah. Plus 29. Anyway. Right, so what's next? Well, we're going to move on to... this is really great. It's with Norwegian Cruise Lines, and it's... Oh, yes, I'm just checking. Can't be, it is. It's premium all-inclusive as well. So we're going to talk about the most amazing drinks package, all of your tips and gratuities. But let's take you on board, first of all, with Keith and Glenn.
If your idea of a cruise is dim lighting, string quartets, tuxedos and ballroom dancing, then prepare to be challenged, because this cruise line is so laid back, it's almost horizontal.
Welcome to the most fun and relaxed cruise experience you're ever likely to encounter, where the entertainment never stops and the excitement just keeps on building. Welcome to freestyle cruising. Welcome to Norwegian Cruise Line. There's more restaurants than days of the week, and you can enjoy food from all over the world and dine and dress as you please. From trendy French bistros to steakhouses and sushi bars, Norwegian Cruise Line offers tons of choice. If you're a vegan, vegetarian, high carb, low carb, or gluten-free, it's all covered.
Remember, this is freestyle cruising, so whatever your mood and whatever the occasion, there'll be a bar that fits the bill. With sports bars and whiskey bars, martini bars and champagne bars, alfresco bars and wine bars, bars with music and bars with sport, even ice bars. One thing's for sure, you definitely won't go thirsty.
Imagine playing Nintendo Wii on a 2-story high screen, or challenging a friend on the all-new Aqua Racer. Visualise eating world-class cuisine while acrobats tumble down on silks around your table. Or simply enjoying a beer as comedians make you smile with dedicated comedy clubs. Picture yourself singing along as dueling pianos compete, or settling into your own seat for one of the Tony Award-winning shows. Whether you're a single cruiser, holidaying with all the family, or planning a group cruise, you'll find something perfect for you.
Norwegian Cruise Line offers one of the widest selections of accommodation in the industry. There are exclusive suites where you have your own private sun deck, along with brilliant interjoining family staterooms that are cleverly located near all the kids' facilities, and balcony staterooms where you wake up to a different view every morning. But it's in the studio staterooms where Norwegian are head and shoulders above the competition.
Jim, this is a ship, again, Norwegian Epic. I've seen in ports so many times. Never been on board, but always wanted to.
Yeah,
Just a bit of a groundbreaker.
The fact that, single cabins.
Yeah.
For those of you that are single travellers, that makes a massive difference. And the way that they gear that particular part of the ship, it's great because then you can meet people. But I can't emphasise enough the value in this is that drinks package.
Now, I mean, I'm going to talk a bit more about the drinks package tonight, because Justin's still on dry January and is
You've been dry for a week as well.
Not only a week.
You're doing well.
Yeah. I normally have some drinks on my days off, but I've been good. But you've done a whole month, and you're extending it.
Yeah,
I know.
exactly.
There's been nothing left of him, ladies. But anyway, the drinks package of this one is the best. Seriously, the best.
Premium.
Premium. Really is one of the best we've had to find. But anyway, let's show you all the gorgeous ports you're going to be visiting as well. So we're flying from London to Barcelona.
Yeah, Barcelona is your embarkation
Great
port, and
actually.
your first day is a day at sea, so you can really relax and enjoy the facilities of the ship. First port of call, though, is Naples, and this is is a really big day for ports. Sorry, not ports, a big port for tours.
For tours.
It's a great place to wander around. You know, it's the sound of the Lambretta and the Vespa. It's just everybody's beeping their horns. Great coffee here, great pizza, because this is where it came from. But your tours, ask when you book about tours to the Amalfi Coast, to Capri. I mean, Capri was the place to go in the 50s. It still very much is that hidden glamour. Pompeii, Mount Vesuvius, Sorrento, there's plenty to see and do there. From one port with a lot of tours to the next port, and we're talking Rome. Again, you're actually docking in a port by the name of Civitavecchia. You can do it on your own, but I'd always recommend booking a tour because you've got that safe in the knowledge that you're going to be escorted there and back. Go to the Vatican City, go and see the Sistine Chapel, the Trevi Fountain, the Spanish Steps. Just an amazing. You can do it in a day, but I'd recommend definitely booking that tour. The next day is just, again, a fantastic port for tours. You're docking in Livorno, which is the port for Florence and Pisa, so you can go and see the Leaning Tower, you can go and see the Ponte Vecchio Bridge, you can go and see the Statue of David, and fit all of that in one day. And please, if you've been there before, OK, I can understand you might just want to stay in the town, but if you haven't been there before, go out and see it. You won't regret it.
There's a lovely town nearby called Lucca. Have you ever been there?
Yes.
I really like that. I did Pisa, then went on to Lucca.
Ooh, look at you. Well, just about
impressed?
remember Lucca.
But honestly, really nice. But again, that was on a tour, so do check out that one out. And we can help with all of your tours across Atlantic Cruise. What's next then, Justin?
Next, we're off to Cannes. Now, of course, you're not going to be hitting the film festival. That's in May. But this is the place to be seen. Go people watching. You know, go down to the port, go down to the marina, have a wander around town, and just live the lifestyle for a day.
And it is one of those places you kind of look at something and think, who's that? Are they a famous person who are? You know, you do see quite a lot of mutual
I thought that earlier on. I'm sure that's Jeremy Edwards. Anyway, then we're off to Parma. And Parma is one of those really family, when I say family friendly, we always remember it from our childhood, you know, going on holiday to Mallorca.
Lovely place.
But the actual port for the day is fantastic. You've got the cathedral, which dominates the waterfront, which was designed by Gaudi, all of the buildings in Barcelona. But you've also got all of these different influences. You've got Gothic, Moorish, Renaissance. You've got the yachts in the harbours. There's so much to see and do, some great little beaches, and brilliant shopping here as well.
And then back to Barcelona, where you
Barcelona.
Barcelona, that sounds better, doesn't
Barcelona.
it? Yeah. And then you disembark and you're transferred to the airport and flown, of course, back home. Now, this is really important. The premium all-inclusive is included in the price on the screen, and then all of your gratuities, all of your service charges. So that price is actually amazing when you bear all of that in mind. You know, and we're talking about the most amazing drinks packages. We'll go through it in a second. If you want to spend a little bit longer in Barcelona, we can actually find you some great hotels from just £99 per person there. Return flights based on London, but we do have some regional flights available. Just call for details on those. Supplements may apply, but do call for details. And then let's just show you the great prices. Got loads of dates from April all the way through.
Look at that mini suite price in October. That's brilliant.
Oh my word! So I didn't see that.
Yeah, it's almost that's a ship's horn. Whoop whoop. $13.99. Yeah, that is phenomenal for a mini suite and all inclusive. That's brilliant. That is a really good price on that one.
And again, if you want more information, just give us a call. Time. We had an amazing January actually. Now the drink, I know I do go on about drinks packages a lot, but they do. If you do like a drink on a cruise, having a brilliant premium drinks package means that you've got a huge choice of premium spirits, draft bottled beers. You've got wonderful wines, cocktails, alcohol-free beers for you, Justin.
Yes.
Yeah. Actually, no, you won't be
actually zoned out then. You were talking about alcohol.
Hang on, you won't be dry by April, will you? No. Or June. But, and don't forget, all of your service charges and gratuities are included. So that is amazing.
As long as they do ginger ale and cranberry and soda,
you'll be fine.
I'm fine. It's perfect. But absolutely
You've
great
taken over
value.
New Silver Leaf, haven't you? Right. Right,
hang on. Am I supposed to walk on stage?
Yeah. Can we hear that one again? That sounded a bit upmarket, didn't it? Right, very upmarket. Am I thinking a luxury cruise?
That almost sounded, yeah.
Yes.
Well, all joking aside, though.
Oh, my word, seriously.
6-star. It is just the best. And look at the destinations. Monte Carlo to Barcelona on the most luxurious ship in the world. Fact. I can't say it unless it's true. And this is the deluxe veranda suite. Again, I'll be quite fair with you. When you put this in comparison to some of the other deals that we've had tonight, you'll go, okay. But when you understand how revered Regent is within the cruise industry, the value in that price is phenomenal. To get all-inclusive, free Wi-Fi, free shore excursions, plus a pre-night cruise luxury hotel package with concierge suites and higher, business class flights with penthouse suites and higher, free laundry, minibar replenished daily, and no charge for speciality restaurants. And that's without even looking at the itinerary.
And you know, I don't know if I'd even get off, seriously. But just really important, Kat, who you saw a few weeks ago on the shows, our executive producer for the show, she actually said this has come down by a huge amount today.
No, substantial.
Yeah,
that was the word she used, substantial. And when you have price drops on prices like that, that is just...
Do you know what I'd do? I would honestly give us a call tonight for that one. It's for the 8th of May, but honestly, that has been substantially reduced in price just today.
I like the fanfare, though.
I did. I'd love to do that one as well.
There you go. We bring you deals.
Don't encourage your audience that we're doing that all night.
But to be fair, you know, this is the last show that we've got within the Planet Cruise January sale.
It is.
You've got it. This is why these deals are so phenomenal.
Thank you, by the way, to all of our regulars. We love seeing you every single week, and all the new viewers as well. And thank you to Simon for his email last week. I've not replied yet, Simon, but I promise I will.
And thank you to you, Sean.
Why me?
Just because I want to say thank you.
It's the best job in the world, isn't it? Though we do love our Tuesday. Seriously, we always feel great after the show and during the show, of course, as well. Now, what's next? Celebrity. One of my all-time favourites. I've got my next cruise 5 weeks in a day's time.
Yeah,
Celebrity. They're brilliant.
It's a firm favourite with you at home. You know, this is a great itinerary as well. We're going out to the Far East, and this particular cruise starts off in Singapore with a 3-night stay in a 5-star hotel, and some of the greatest customer service that I've ever had has been in this wonderful city. Singapore is one of those places, if you haven't experienced it, boy, are you missing out. By daytime, there is so much to do. Hit the streets, go to some of the different suburbs and taste some of the local history as well as some of the local cuisine. Then come the night, it completely transformed, and included in this particular deal tonight, we're also going to give you a Gardens by the Bay tour as well. Now, I'm not too sure whether it's going to be in the daytime, whether it's going to be in the evening. Both are phenomenal, because in the daytime, you see these wonderful flowers and fauna, but in the nighttime, you see the light show that is really the spectacle of the harbour front. It really is.
When I visited Singapore, I was only there for a day, and I did feel a bit cheated.
What did you do?
We went to the zoo.
You went to the zoo? Because you can do the zoo by night as well. So if you've got 3 nights there, do the zoo by night. You've got some of the greatest hotels. I mean, you may be staying in one of them. But here's...
I never had time to do this, you see.
This is superb. So these are concrete and metal structures that then flowers grow around. And the biospheres that you've got there, some of the most unique flowers from the globe, quite literally. And you can walk around them, and all the walkways up at the top there. I mean, at night, it's superb. Go to some of the hawker markets as well. And actually, sometimes when you come away from the gardens, by the way, that's when you get the best view. Because the lights, you see the Marina Bay Sands, you see the Merlion as well, which is the fountain into the harbour. It really is. I mean, the Marina Bay Sands is just brilliant.
Well, you've got a 3-night stay there in a 5-star hotel as well. And then... we're going to take you on board with a wonderful 5-star celebrity. And this really is modern luxury. It's absolute best. Celebrity win numerous awards every single year. And you can see why. I mean, we're looking here at some of the unique spaces. It's very... What I love about Celebrity, every aspect of the ship is beautiful. So everything is modern, clean lines.
Yeah, award-winning Canyon Ranch and a fantastic thermal suite there. Great libraries on board as well. They are a first when it comes to cruising, because apart from the quality of the cabin and just even the bed linen is superb. But the restaurant's one of the best wine collections at sea. Fact, Martini Bar on Ice, one of the best bars at sea. You've got wonderful dining experiences as well.
Yeah, cuisine, we've just seen there.
Yeah, the first place that you could order your food by iPad.
And the shows, I mean, honestly, the shows, I think they're better than West End and Broadway shows that I've seen.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. There's the Martini Ice Bar, just an absolute one of my absolute favourites. And with this, I mean, perhaps if you go for aqua class or above, you've got access to some superb cuisine. Really superb.
Just saw the adults only over there as well. You are going to have the most amazing time, and you are on board the Millennium for 40 nights. And Justin, you get to see the most amazing places on this one, don't you?
Well, shall I take you on a voyage of discovery?
Oh, yes, please.
2 relaxing days at sea to enjoy the ship, and then we're into Bangkok. But this is an overnight on board, so in the daytime you can go out and see the Grand Palace as well, which is one of the most famous landmarks in Bangkok. One of the ones I'd recommend is Jim Thompson's house. Jim Thompson was sort of rejuvenated the silk trade. He was actually in the American Army in this part of the world, and went back there and set up one of the greatest collections of antiques. And you can go to his house. It's even the house itself. It's one of the biggest teak houses in the world. So Jim Thompson, you definitely go and see that. But then in the evening, I mean, you just got to go out and experience Bangkok. You know, there is so many vibrant shows, great bars to go to. Just go and experience the wild side of life. Then we're off to relaxing day at sea, and then we're into Ho Chi Minh City. You can go to Dong Quoi Street, where you can really make your dong go a long way. Because, of course, this is the Vietnamese currency. You've got the Notre Dame Square, you've got the Notre Dame Cathedral as well. You've got Chinatown, which is a fantastic district as well. Great restaurants and medicine shops there as well. You've got the Jade Emperor Pagoda, which is good, and the Chu Chi tunnels as well, which goes back to the war, which stretched all the way to Cambodia, and they had meeting rooms and kitchens and first aid units in there. So there's a few of those that have been preserved just to really give a nod to their heritage. Then we got relaxing day at sea, and then we're into Hue. Now this is where you have the Imperial Citadel. So if you don't want to do the beach, then you can head inland and do that. Also the Hat Village as well is good. Quite literally, the Hat Village. This is where artisans make the traditional sort of wicker-style hats that everybody wears over there. So it's great. But for me, the Imperial Citadel is definitely, you know, it goes right back to the 1800s, something like 1,300 acres. Of relics of royal life, so it's great. Then we've got an overnight on board in Hanoi. Now, Hanoi has actually for 1,000 years been the capital of Vietnam, and in the centre of this, you've got a large area which is actually devoted to Ho Chi Minh, and there's the mausoleum there with his body embalmed. If you want to go and see that and see some of the history, but go to the hawker markets, go to see the buffaloes and the rice fields. It really is great.
I loved Vietnam. I really did.
Yeah,
I really did.
Really, just stunning. Then you've got 2 days at sea before you come back into Hong Kong, and that wraps up a 19-night cruise.
I mean, I think when you break that down for under £2,100, and that's all of your flights and your hotel stays.
Flights to Singapore and 3 nights in a 5-star hotel, that is not going to come cheap. And then that's the value that you are getting that cruise, which is one of the best cruise lines that we're featuring tonight. And you've got those overnights as well.
I think that's one of the best deals we've ever had on Celebrity with this part of the world. So don't forget, you get your 3-night stay in a 5-star hotel in Singapore. You get the Gardens by the Bay tour included. You're overnight on board in Singapore and Bangkok, and that's great because Bangkok, you know, you want to spend time there. You don't want to be rushing back, and all of your return flights from London as well. Yeah, I like them a lot.
Yeah.
Now, price, to be honest, the prices don't really vary too much at all. You've got dates in December, February of next year, so December this year, we should say, February and December 2019. We've even got a date there for February 2020.
Yeah, look, the Planet Cruise January sale, you can get the deals in now, put your deposits down, and you can look forward to the cruise.
And it's just great. You can actually plan things and save for it and things like that as well.
You're going to miss this, aren't you?
We are going when the sale's finished. No more horns.
Exactly.
Right, what we got then? Luxury Corner.
Luxury Corner. You can choose from either a 4-night Spanish Delights on board Azamara Quest.
Now, can I talk about this one?
Yeah, you've been on that.
Yeah. Well, I'm going on Azamara again this year. Do you know, a lot of people had talked to me about Azamara. Customer feedback was brilliant. I only discovered them last year, and they're now, honestly, one of my absolute favourites. Smaller ships, very much a boutique experience. And if you want to try them, you've got a 4-night Spanish Delights here as well. And again, all of your drinks and tips are included. The food, the restaurants and service are amazing. But there's something really special and unique about Azamara. It's wonderful, honestly. We've said we've got that tonight for under £900. Again, they are premium. We are talking about boutique experiences. And yeah, one of my absolute favourites now. We'll be back on board in June with Azamara, and then you've got a brilliant one here.
Well, you know, classic luxury. You know, it comes to mind with ocean liners. It's got to be Cunard, and it's none other than the Queen Victoria. This is a 14-night cruise, just over £1,150, and this is from Southampton. That works out at £83 per night, per person. Look at where you're going.
Right, hang on, that's for the 8th of June, which is
14 nights
I mean,
as well.
I'm not that's not out of season, that's in the height of season.
If you haven't got a summer holiday booked or a summer cruise booked, get on this one while it's still got bookings. Barcelona, Menorca, Corsica, Rome, Sardinia, and then back into Gibraltar on the way back. That is a brilliant offer.
That is under £600 a week on board the Queen Victoria.
Queen Victoria, Cunard.
Wow.
Luxury corner.
Wow. Seriously. Yeah, that one's going to go really fast. Right. Let's see what's next. We didn't mention that we had Marella coming up. Now, I'm not being funny.
Yeah.
Every time Marella, of course, Thomson rebranded as Marella. Whenever we show them, particularly when they're all-inclusive, the phone lines light up like that. And this one tonight, 40 nights. It's actually a very interesting itinerary as well, isn't it?
I reckon this is going to be the best seller for tonight, because value-wise, if you've been on board Thomson, it's the same great service, the same great ships, just a different name now. And, you know, we're talking a ship that's only 34,000 tonnes. So you've only got 1,700 passengers on board, and the ports that you're going to, we're heading out now, Dubrovnik and the fantastic coastlines along there.
Yeah, it really is. And, oh god, it's amazing.
Again, for those of you looking and thinking that's quite a classic ship, yeah, you're correct, but it's just like classic cars. You can get a classic car, you can have it restored, and then you've got all those modern facilities, great shows on board. Certainly, I know, you know, from the entertainment side, people rave about the quality of the Broadway-style shows on there, and great facilities. You know, it's all about relaxing. I know cruise is supposed to be that, but this is a great one for those that perhaps don't like the formality of cruising. Yes, you can dress up if you want, but it's nice and relaxed. Great friendly staff as well.
And I mean, that price on the screen, really, that's all you're going to have to pay for, because it's all of your drinks, all of your tips, everything is there, so you get a free all-inclusive upgrade. Look how beautiful the ship is as well.
Yeah.
She's fabulous,
do you know, I was just going to say Corallare. So Corallare, it's, I do believe, let me just check for you, it's something like £10 per cover charge.
Is that all?
Yeah, just to give you an example, just check that before we say that, but... That, you know,
it's going to be really affordable.
Corallare's fantastic. The Lido restaurant, the Terrace Grill, really is brilliant.
We always know that Marella, you know, it literally flies, particularly when it's all inclusive. You're getting a free upgrade tonight. Say at £540 a week, it works out. Nothing else to pay for. And some lovely ports in this one. It starts with a flight from London to Dubrovnik. We will have some regional flights available for supplement as well, so we'll talk about those later. Your first day is at sea, isn't it?
First day's at sea. First port is Koper, so you're into Slovenia. Oh, this is fantastic. They've actually got one of the longest cave systems in the world, which is the Postnova cave in this particular part. You've got Tito Square as well, and the Praetorian Palace, which is worth going to, and the Lipica Stud Farm. So lots to see and do there. Then we're after Venice. What can we mention about the Bride of the Adriatic? She's
like that,
stunning.
Yes.
Go to the Murano Islands if you want to go and see some of the great, I was going to say ice carvings then, the great glassware, the Rialto Bridge, you know, brilliant shopping down there. Also, St Mark's Square you've got to go to see, and the Bridge of Sighs, which is just, you can see the Bridge of Sighs just across the right-hand side.
Honestly, when you cruise out of Venice, you know, the sail away is amazing.
Sail in is even fantastic. I mean, to go to the Grand Canal, you've got to go on a gondola as well. Get your ice cream out and pretend to be on that.
Just say, at this time of the year, it's a lot better. You go in the height season, it can be a little bit crowded, can't it?
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
This is a really good date to visit Venice. Then, day at sea.
Day at sea, and then we're into Sicily, we're into Messina now. You've got the Cathedral of Messina, which dates back to the 12th century. You've also got the Fountain of Orion as well, which dates back to the 1500s, and the Alcantara Gorges, which is quite good. Also, tour-wise, if you want to go and see Mount Etna, this is a good place to do that. We touched on Naples and Rome earlier on, and in fact, we actually touched on Monaco. Monaco is one of the highlights, though, because you are overnight on board. So fantastic that you get to see that Monte Carlo lifestyle. Go and break the bank at the casino. Or my top recommendation in Monaco, go and find Tip Top. It's one of the smallest bars, does fantastic pizzas and really affordable. Then we're off to Barcelona. Now, Barcelona, I would recommend all of it, really.
Yeah.
Sagrada Familia, go and see it from the outside, don't go in. The beaches are brilliant down by the Hotel Arts. And, of course, the Marina and Ramblas as well is very good. Then we're off to Valencia. You've got the fantastic City of Arts and Sciences building, which is just unbelievable architecture. And also you've got the Silk Market as well, which is near the Mercado. Then Ibiza, well, Ibiza Castle is superb, and the old city walls is good. But in the daytime, you will find little beach bars that are a little bit more vibrant, so you get that sort of clubbing feel that Ibiza's known for, but a little bit more subdued in the daytime, which I quite like. A little bit of you know, funky house. Sort of, you know, lunchtime, just watching the sunset before you get back on the ship. Then we're off to Cartagena. Now, Cartagena, this is Spanish Cartagena, not to be confused with Colombian Cartagena. This is a wonderful place. You've got Byzantine history here, Moorish ruins, Roman ruins as well, bars and parks, really lively.
I think that's a great itinerary.
It's a stunning itinerary. The Adriatic is one of the parts of the Mediterranean that I absolutely love.
And when you look at that map there, you know, that you're going to see all of those places in one holiday.
Yeah, but it's the value. You know, we are talking Thompson that's rebranded as Marella, £75 per person deposit, and this is the end of this year. So, you know, just put the deposit down.
We think this will go really fast, so do book it tonight if you can. So you're getting a free upgrade to all-inclusive. All your tips included there as well. As Justin just mentioned, £75 is all you need to find per person.
Look at the outside price on that one. Outside from £1,159. Even the suite price on that is good.
Great, isn't it?
Do you know, if you never cruised before, book this just as an inside cabin. But if you've been on Thompson before and you know the quality of the standard, those prices, again, it's the last week of the Planet Cruise January sale. So great time to get in.
Right. We have one more final cruise for you, and it is with, of course, MSC. And this is an 8-night United Arab Emirates cruise. It's on board MSC. We're going to talk about the great places you're going to see. But here's Keith, who sends his love, as ever. Here he is on board to tell you a little bit more.
Bright, bold, stylish and sophisticated, MSC Cruises Splendida is quintessentially Italian. If Gucci was to design a cruise ship, this would be it. With extensive arts and crafts programmes, lots of sports tournaments and the chance to win the legendary Super Chef competition, there's plenty to get involved with by the day on board Splendida. But my favourite are the dance classes, where professional instructors will help you polish your moves. Now, there's more than a dozen bars on board Splendida, including venues for piano music, jazz and Latin dancing. For alfresco supping under the sun or the stars, you could try one of the many bars on the open deck. Or if you fancy a quick shot of caffeine, then let the baristas satisfy you in the excellent espresso coffee bar. Or if you're looking for some great music with your cocktails, then head to the heart of the action at the well-named Purple Bar. As the sun sinks across the horizon, the Splendida's public areas offer up an array of live music, interactive events, competitions and visually stunning innovative shows. And every night is a different show in the theatre where talented singers and dancers and acrobats from every corner of the world perform highly visual themed shows. 80% of the cabins have private balconies, and in keeping with Splendida's superb public areas, the cabins are cleverly designed, maximising the use of space and beautifully finished. Now, there are 8 main grades to choose from, including super family cabins with interconnecting doors and some truly stunning suites featuring walk-in wardrobes and spa baths. Now, all the grades are en suite and feature mini bars, safes, interactive TVs and Wi-Fi connectivity.
Actually, the MSC ships, they always look so opulent and splendid, don't they?
Brilliant. I really love the interiors of MSC.
Yeah.
I love the fact that, you know, the quality of the food as well. You know, really focus on that Italian flair. But the ports are cool as well. Bear in mind where you're going is just, if you've never been to this part of the world, absolutely superb.
I haven't. And again,
you've never been out there?
Well, I've been to Dubai Airport 2 or 3 times, which was amazing.
I was going to say, that's an experience in itself.
No, it's amazing, actually, yeah. But Bob was like, I need to see more. Anyway, let's talk you through. So
yeah, flights included in the price out to Dubai, and then your first port call is Abu Dhabi.
Your flights must be 500-600 quid.
They're not cheap. They're not cheap.
Anyway.
But Abu Dhabi again, you know, it is this sort of juxtaposition. You know, it is that city in the middle of a desert, so you can go out and do your desert safari tours. I mean, Abu Dhabi's got the Yas Marina circuit. It's got Ferrari World there, which has got the world's fastest roller coaster. You've got fantastic malls as well. You've got the Abu Dhabi Mall, the Marina Mall, your Al Wahida Mall as well, the Central Market. I mean, you can pick up anything and everything. It just really is superb, really is superb. Then we're off to Sabani Yas Island. Now, this goes back to one of the sheikhs, and a great, effectively a wildlife reserve. You know, so you've got thousands, and I'm not exaggerating, thousands of large free-roaming animals, millions of trees and plants, and a bird sanctuary that is just unbelievable. So again, another great day for if you love your wildlife, but also if you like to go kayaking or surfing or snorkeling, brilliant. Nice relaxing day at sea. Then we're into Muscat, so we're now into Oman. Now again, here you've got grand mosques, you've got the Matra Suk as well. It's the place to get your artefacts. Brilliant. So if you do want to go and see that, please do. Then we're off to a little bit of a tonic, what I call the tonic to the cruise, Khor Al Fakhan. Now, Khor Al Fakhan is a really opposite end. You know, you've got the fantastic buildings, but then you've also got the small little sleepy fishing villages. And this is where you're going to get the real sort of authentic Oman. You know, you really can see that. Great beaches. There's a popular diving spot. I love this. It's called Shark Island. But shark in Arabic means east. So it's got nothing to do with, as in fishy sharks. Right, I know they're not a fish, they're a mammal. Is that right? I don't know. They are a fish.
I know I wouldn't want to swim. I wouldn't want to swim with them. That's for sure.
No, but you're not, because it's Arabic for east. There you go, Shark Island.
And then back to
Dubai.
Yeah, you overnight though, aren't you?
Yeah, overnight. You've just got to go to the Burj Khalifa. Go to the Burj Khalifa. You're next to the mall. Fantastic light show. Great waterfalls as well. And the Dubai Mall is just incredible. It's got one of the largest screens in the world. It's got one of the largest aquariums in the world. Everything is just bigger and better. And if you haven't been to this part, it really is worth going and experiencing.
Wow. Well, amazing value. The most stunning ship. And you can probably see on your screen there, if you want to upgrade to all-inclusive drinks, they've got an amazing price. You can actually do that from just £23 per person per night. So if you are like me, and I do like a drink on a cruise, £23 and you get that brilliant upgrade. And you can extend this, can't you, as well?
Yeah, there's more than just upgrades for drinks. There's upgrades to an Atlantis Palm stay. As well, so you can stay at the Atlantis Palm. Also, after the cruise, you can add on a 4-night cruise to Sri Lanka, or you can add on a 5-night all-inclusive stay in Mauritius.
Wow.
So if you do fancy going out to this part of the world and you want to add any of those fantastic deals on, please do ask when you book.
And just very quickly, because I know we are nearly out of time, let's just show you we've got some, I mean, amazing prices. Do you always think, look, has anyone actually enjoyed January this year?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah, it's not been bad.
I hate January in the UK.
Oh, the weather's not been great.
No.
You've got to stipulate that.
Well, look, I'm just thinking, you could be away next year in January and getting temperatures around about, what, 25 degrees? Yeah, late 20s. But the prices are great all the way across the board there. Anyway, it's recap time. Here we go.
So much.
I know. It's gone really quick. Right, we started with this. Don't forget, with P&O, Ventura, been a top seller 589. And remember, the lead date there is actually for 2019. So you need to put down a few pounds for that, a 5% deposit. And you'll also get free spend and parking as well there.
Then we had the fantastic Holland-America with the added Rocky Mountaineer stay as well. You get fantastic silver lease service. You also get the extensive tour, so you get the helicopter ride, you get to see the lakes. You get all of that included, all your hotel stays. With that one, it's deposit only and ID number 167905.
That really is a trip of a lifetime, that one. Then we had Norwegian Cruise Lines, of course. Now, this is, don't forget, this is premium all-inclusive on this one. All your gratuities and service charges, and the great thing with this one is, of course, that not only are you getting the most amazing deal, but you won't have to put your hand in your pocket at all, really, will you? That everything's included there. That's Celebrity were next, weren't they?
Yeah, one of our best sellers on this one. This is on board the Celebrity Millennium, and this includes a 3-night stay in a 5-star hotel in Singapore, including a tour to Gardens by the Bay. All of that, again, deposit only, ID number 155961.
Now, we know how busy it's going to be for Marella. Look at this. I mean, it's amazing. Very, very good itinerary as well. But 2 weeks, you're going to get a free upgrade tonight. So, you know, it's the end of our January sale. You're going to get a free upgrade on this one. It's all-inclusive, all of your tips. And you only have to find £75 deposit per person tonight as well. We have got regional flights available as well. Just ask the call centre about those.
And last but not least, we had that fantastic MSC deal, and this is going out to the Far East. You've got the Dubai hotel stay as well. Bear in mind, you can upgrade and add on the stays in Mauritius or any of the others as well, the cruise to Sri Lanka or staying at the Atlantis Palm. So do ask when you book this one. ID number 139210.
Now, the horn was really going for it tonight. Loads of horns.
And fanfares.
Yes. So here's some of the other sale deals, last-minute deals, prices reduced tonight. We started off, what was first?
I've forgotten.
No, I have. There's been that many. Oh, it was the Fjords, wasn't it? Yes, of course it was. With Cruiser Maritime, 435, amazing price on that one. And don't forget ID number 125166.
Yeah, and then we had the 18-night cruise with MSC for under £1,000 heading out to Dubai and the transit of the Suez Canal. Regional flights are available for that one as well. ID number 170492.
Now, don't mind telling me, we hardly ever are able to get Regent 7 Seas on the show. We've chosen this one tonight because the price literally dropped today. A few hours ago, the price absolutely dropped massive.
And substantially.
It did. And it's known as the best ship in the world, isn't it?
The best ship in the world. Monte Carlo to Barcelona. And look at everything that's included.
I would seriously love to do that. And it's 6-star. Tonight is your chance of actually cruising with Regent 7 Seas.
Yeah, all tours included, free Wi-Fi, luxury, all-inclusive.
Wow. And then what else did we have? Oh, we had Luxury Corner as well.
Your favourite?
Azamara, yeah, love them, love them, love them. A great taster cruise at 899, the Spanish Delights. I might even be on that one myself.
And classic cruise line, Cunard, the epitome of luxury and ocean liners, on Queen Victoria, 14 nights. That's ID number 124. I've forgotten now.
Right, it starts with that. Justin, thank you so much.
Pleasure.
We're back next week.
Yeah.
We will see you next Tuesday here with Planet Cruise.